feel I'm well on my way to my dreams coming true, and I'm getting to do it with you.
Okay guys, this is all Botello Outdoors. Doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to do a little unboxing here. I got an air intake kit from my 2011 Ford F-150 5.0. I don't know, been always wanting to put an air intake in this truck, and let's see what it sounds. I mean, it already sounds pretty good. I have a Flowmaster on it, but I want to see what kind of performance I can get out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to put this intake in. And it looks fairly simple by looking at the instructions. The kit I ordered off Amazon, and looks like you get a free set of instructions with it. As far as difficulty, it doesn't look too hard to do. Looks like we have a mass airflow sensor here that we can take off. I know I'm going to have to take off this retainer box right here. This whole assembly comes off. Like a PVC hose right here. It's going to come out, and then looks like just a little hose clamp right over here where we're going to take off the intake, and it looks like this whole assembly should come off, and we put the new one on. I'm probably not going to show that because I don't really have a stand or anything, you know, showing me disassembling this or someone else recording for me. I might try to prop the camera up on the over here somewhere and see if I can get a little bit of footage that way. But we'll see. Just kind of stay with us. I want to see the difference of what my truck sounds like right now. Like I said, I just have a Flowmaster exhaust with a actually have one of those camouflage mossy oak tips, and it doesn't sound bad. So let's see where we can make it sound with the intake. Okay, I kind of want to give you just a walk through what I've done so far. You want to disconnect your negative battery cable before you do anything. Then you go over to your mass airflow sensor, and you disconnect that. There's a little red tab in the back. You I won't push in, I guess, because it's not in. You want to pull it out and then pull your sensor off. Then you have like a PVC valve right there, which was easy to take off, which you just pulled it just straight out. And then this other vacuum hose right here, which was a little tricky. This you can twist around, and it was like that at first. So what I did is I twisted it around, and then there's a tab right there that you just see how it's in there like this. You just bring it out like that, and just kick it out and over, and then you just slide it off. That was kind of tricky. I was trying to figure that out. In the instructions, it doesn't tell you, you know, how to do that. So it's that little gray tab right there. You just want to flip it over like that, and then pull the hose off. Okay, so now I'm going to get to the intake hose clamps. I'm going to start taking that off, and then working my way over to the filter box and to try to get this whole assembly out. So when you see me next time, I'll hopefully have everything out. So stay with me. Okay, so that was pretty easy. It was just the hose clamp right there on that side, and then on this side going into the intake. Just loosened them up, and it came right off. Came off real easy. So I'm going to work on the box next. I did notice, man, I got a lot of gunk in my intake, so I don't have any carb cleaner, so if yours is dirty, you might want to clean that up a little bit, which I'm going to have to do that later. So right now I'm just trying to put a video up and show y'all how to put this intake in. Okay, so I'm going to go and work on the box, getting it out, and I'll try to assemble the new intake and get it in. Okay guys, I got the box out, or my air filter, and I'm kind of embarrassed to show which I should know better with all the driving I do out of state working. I mean, look how bad that is. So I'm sure I'm going to tell the difference in performance and gas mileage after I put this new filter on. But what I did is took the mass air flow sensor off the original air box, and I installed it in the new cold air intake tube. Pretty easy. Only thing is, I believe a small Torx tip is what you're going to need to see if I can get a angle on that. Yeah, it's a small Torx tip to get it off the factory box, and then with the new intake it's got a set of screws that comes with it, just regular Phillips head. So just snug that in tight. Make sure you take it out the same way and put it the same way in on your new tube. Okay, going on to the next step. Alright guys, alright, so this heat shield box was not assembled when it came in the kit, so I spent the last 10 minutes assembling it. You got 4 washers and lock nuts with like an Allen wrench that's provided with the kit, and you gotta put this part on there. I don't know why it wasn't, you know, put together. I mean, it all fit in the box, and I don't know. But anyways, you get a rubber gasket also, and you have to put this rubber gasket on. It's kind of a pain, especially on the corners. Hopefully I got it to set right. But it goes to the same retainer cup or retainer clips except the middle one. I guess it's optional if you want to take that off, which it looks like it comes right off. I can, well, anyways, I'll look at that in a minute. I got the boot on right here, the elbow, the main cold air intake tube, and right now I just have it snug so I can move it around and rotate it. I'm fixing to finish assembling the rest and actually put the intake in the box. And this is going to be open. I'm guessing the your hood forms a seal over this right here, so you know, to make it kind of airtight so debris doesn't get in. I'm almost done, so hopefully the next clip we'll see the finished product, and I will crank her up and see what she sounds like. Okay, so it looks like I have most of it put together. So nothing is tightened right now. This was a little difficult right here, this PVC valve, because it's actually kind of hard, so I had to bring it out and then bring it around over the vacuum line. So because it being a stiff hose, the angle that it went in, it was difficult. Make sure it clicks. You hear that click when you put that hose back on. So I got everything lined up. Put the mass airflow sensor back on. Make sure you push that tab back in. Alright, these are all loose because I had to line everything up to tighten it. You got a coupler right here and a piece that slides into the coupler, and you want to put that in first, or else, you know, if you assemble it to the air filter, then it's not going to go in. So put that in first, and then kind of wedge it down a little bit, your actual air filter, and then you push it in. Oh, and you have one more clamp that you have to put on the hose to clamp it down to this plastic piece right there. So it looks like it's all done. I'm gonna secure everything, make sure, you know, everything's tightened, and I'm gonna put the negative cable back on, and then we're gonna crank her up and see what she sounds like. Okay guys, she's all done. I got everything secured now. I got the battery cable back on. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. We're gonna see what it sounds like. I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot more better performance out of it, because oh my god, I mean, I don't know if you can see this filter. I should be ashamed for that. I've only had the truck for 2 years, and I know I've never looked at the filter, and mainly because I do my own oil changes and I never take it in to do an oil change. and that's one thing that I haven't looked at, and I know that's killing my gas mileage. As far as difficulty on the job, I mean, if you're somewhat mechanically inclined, it's a piece of cake. It's I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 4. It did take me a little bit longer than what the instructions said, simply because I was recording and I was doing it step by step per instruction. So yeah, let's crank her up and see what she sounds like. I'm curious. Now remember, it sounded good to begin with. Kind of sounds the same a little bit. Let me give it some gas though. Oh yeah, it's a lot more throaty. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, I'll take her for a test drive here in a minute once I get everything put up. But yeah, I can tell a difference. And what I put in was the Speed Spectra air intake, which I'm guessing all of them are the same. You know, you got K&N and Air Raid and a couple of other brands. But this was one of the little bit cheaper brands, and yeah, Speed by Spectra. And it comes in 3 different colors. I went ahead and got the black. I thought it looked cool, but you can get it in black, red, or blue. I ordered it from Amazon and got it in 3 days. I went to O'Reilly's to order it, and they said it was probably going to be like 10 days before I could get it. And you know, they charge a shipping fee now for something like that. So I say just get on Amazon, order it. You know, put your your truck info in, and you know, they'll send it right out. So I'm pretty pleased. I want to see what it rides like now. So maybe I'll do a video on that. But thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel. And this is, like I said, something different. We mainly do fishing and hunting, but why not do a how-to video? So thanks for watching, guys. Alright guys, I'm in the truck and I'm going to give it a test run and see here what it sounds like and what it feels, see if I notice any horsepower difference. I notice that it's real touchy to the gas. Like real... Oh yeah, it sounds a lot different. Yeah, I can tell a difference in acceleration. Wow, that sounds good. Yeah, you can definitely tell a difference. So again, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I recommend it. I mean, if you want to put an air intake for, you know, for the price, you know, it's pretty cheap. I think I paid $179 for it. I think that was shipped and everything. So yeah, I'm very pleased. So I hope this video was informative. So again, thanks for watching. Man, it sounds like a demon.